have to stand up. And I'm just reaching out to those business owners. You've got to stand up. If we roll back the tape of the media back to the beginning, what was the goal? Flatten the curve. Was it flatten the curve?
15 days.
I think it was flatten the curve of people dying. And they had the death toll rolling every day. And somewhere along the line, people stopped dying as much. And so they started putting up the cases. And they keep changing, you know, what's the goal? And we can't keep changing the goal. And there's a cost, obviously. Justin, wherever he is, he actually was on KUSI a couple days ago, and there is a cost. I think he said fentanyl overdoses are up 300%. I did a little research online, and I found that suicides in some areas are up 900%.
Good Lord.
So there is a cost. If we're talking about saving lives, locking down isn't going to save lives. It's going to cost more lives. Yes. For every $10 to $24 million of Americans' income, as a total, as that drops, 7,200 lives will be lost to suicides, to domestic violence, to child abuse, to all of those things that we've been talking about. So how does that work? Okay, we're going to shut down to save, yes, every life is important, but we're going to shut down to save 10 lives, but we're going to cost thousands more lives in these other things. So we just can't do that. We can't do it. And I'm challenging every small business owner to remember your dream of helping people and to not shut down, to keep your business open.
Yes, right.
So yes, the cases are rising, and I think we had our highest ever day of cases, but the death rate remains stable at about 926 from the very beginning of this. 926 people have died from COVID. And I read somewhere, and maybe you know this, but less than 100 were strictly COVID. Does that sound familiar? Like 45.
Very familiar.
So how is that justified? It is not justified. So we need to protect, we have to protect those that will be harmed by the virus. And who are those? The older population, over 70, over 80. So those people need to be extra safe, and we need to be extra safe around them. But the rest of us who are free Americans, we need to continue to be free. So tell your business owner friends to open up. You know, they have leverage, like ABC, that holds the liquor licenses. And all these licensing organizations, they try to use their leverage against these businesses. And you know what? Sometimes we just got to step up and we got to open up. So let's do that.
Thank you, Peter, so much, and thank you so much for willing to take those misdemeanors on behalf of the people of San Diego. So for Peter to support him, I'm going to say open. You're going to say gyms. Open
Gym.
Open
Gym.
Open
Gym.
All right.
10 burpees, let's go.
So they always say follow the science. So we have doctors and we have nurses coming up too. So the founder of 1776, Dr. Courtney Williams.
Yay!
All right, San Diego. Wow, what an honor to be here. First off, you know, I feel like I don't know my own name lately because we've been going all over the United States. We were in Phoenix for a couple of days, and last weekend I got home for about 2 hours, packed a bag, and then we were on a red eye to DC. And it's amazing to feel patriots like you guys who are coming together to say, you know what? We're tired of the oppression. We're tired of the tyranny. We want our freedom. People died and fought so that we can have it. And they stood for us, and now it's our time to stand for them. It's our time to stand for them. These rallies are amazing. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the men of resolve and conviction that have been on this stage the last hour. Can I get a round of applause for all of them? True patriots. Guys that stand on that wall and they say, nothing's going to knock me down tonight. Not while I'm guarding this wall.
That's right.
And that's what it takes. So what I want to discuss with you for the next few minutes is just that resolve and conviction that we need right now. These times of tyranny and these times of oppression, what it takes is people coming together like we are right now. But it takes that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because even after Donald Trump wins this election, and even after the real president, not the president-elect, by the way, my name's President-elect Dr. Cordy Williams, in case you guys didn't know. I'm a president-elect too, and I heard there's about 500 other president-elects in the audience as well. Yeah, who's a president-elect? Anybody? Yeah, we got a few out here, right? When the real president gets reelected, that's only the beginning. These state and local governments, and I'm sure you guys have seen, pardon me for saying, I'll probably be the only one to say, since the COVID scam started, right, and people were put, a tyrannical government said, you know what, we're just going to urinate on the Constitution. That doesn't matter anymore.
Second Amendment.
We're going to put our own agenda out there. We're going to put executive orders out there that strip away rights from the American people and from Californians, and they start to say, well, now we'll just do a beta test for socialism and communism.
Right. No thanks.
And I'm not a politician, so I can say these rash